Wow, SU fans, our Soso has done it again. This time around, Agbas was really started so early. Someone even have to tell her that, whoa, you've not even entered the compound. Problem has already started. We said it that any movie of Sonia Uche that she's not getting read, just know that she's going to be a problem in that particular movie. And this particular one, it started so early. She started right from when she was in the gate because in this movie, the first thing we saw her was when she was in the in the taxi going to that her madam's house. But then immediately she got to that house, problem started. So as you fans, this new movie of Sonia Uche, My House Help, I'm going to give my own personal review. Yes, you heard me right. Personal review. So stick to me as I give you all the review you need, all the things you need to know about this movie, all the about the scenes, the characters, the role that they all played in. And then guys, the good and the bad. Yes, believe me, this particular movie, I saw some loopholes, and I can't give this review without pointing them out. Pointing all these things out does not mean that you are saying the movie is bad or whatever, but then it's a kind of telling Essie that see what we notice or see where something got wrong in that movie so that they will take their correction. And guys, also, if you notice anything, both the good, the bad, any loophole at all, don't forget to write it in the comment section. Don't see any make sure you write anyone that you notice. You are not doing a bad thing, you are only stating what you saw, and this is also a form of correction. And believe me, our Soso always take note. Yeah, she don't like it when you hide things from her. So first of all, let me talk about the title of this movie, which is My House Help, and this movie is currently showing on Sonia Uche TV. Yes, guys. So if you've not seen this movie, please go see it for yourself and also give your review on it. Yes. So, guys, this movie was starring let me start with the cast, which is the first person, Sonia Uche, who starred as Soma, Brian Okwara as Kenneth, Faith Duke as Havana, Ebele Okaro as Florence, and Humphrey Amolo as Nonso. So, guys, you see, this movie really taught us a big lesson. In fact, it has a whole lot of lesson in it because one thing that I do look out for in movie is the lesson. And believe me, every of Sonia Uchi comes with, something that at the end of it, you will know that you watch a movie, you are going to pick out something from it. So the character of Sonia Uchi, who came from the village, yeah, she came from the village, and she's more like let's call it um a traditional healer, or all these all this local healer. But the only thing is that she did not go to school, but that does not mean that she don't know what she's doing, because she has helped a lot of people without her help, and the portion control and all that. It has worked for so many people. So according to her in this movie, she said that she did just learn it. This traditional healing of a thing started. In fact, it was like it's in their lineage, because believe me, the grandfather she said she learned it from also learned it from maybe his own father or his own grandfather. As of then, so it happened that before the man's demise, that Sonia Uche was able to grab what he was doing, the medication, the herbs, and all that. He was able to grab it. And when this man was, when this man finally left, Sonia Uche has to continue from where he stopped. So this his local whatever has done good to so many people, like those that has diabetes, arthritis, according to the ones she mentioned here, and it worked. And that was why the sister of Mommy Ebelo Okara, which is Florence, was able to recommend her to come and stay with her in the city. So when she now eventually came, trouble started from the gate when the gate man tried to, shove her off. But there, this particular scene, what do you think about that character of Sonia Uche? That thing she displayed here, because even me myself was like, which kind of woman being? How can you enter someone's house and not explain yourself? Do you understand? So, guys, this movie started getting interesting from the very scene, from the very first scene. It started getting interesting to me. So all this while it showed us the struggle that the woman went through just for her to stop some of the bad habits in eating, in exercise, and all that. It was really, really a struggle. And guys, believe me, if you've been into all of this, let's say like getting fit, or you are trying to change your diet, you are trying to make your tummy to go flat, you will believe me that all these are part of the struggles. You really struggled with one or two before you eventually get used to it. So at the initial beginning of this, the woman wasn't taking it at all. But then before the son eventually came back, she already gotten used to it. Do you understand? So when this guy came back, it happened that he came back with his fiance. Ah, guys, you wouldn't believe, when the woman finally came, she started display an arrogant behavior. Now, at, at the time where they returned from the States, the first thing this lady did was slapping the fiancé in front of his mother. Yes. So at that point, I was like, wow, 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 something must be wrong. Something must be wrong, because you can't just be acting this arrogant to the extent of doing it in front of the man's mother. So along the line, we were able to find out that this girl was blackmailing this man. And the mother was also smart, because even when the son have not told him, and even when some have not even told her, I mean to say, she was able to grab, it's either you are blackmailing my son, or you are controlling him. But last, what later happened? It happened that what she said was absolutely true, because it was someone that was able to get it out. She heard when she was answering call, and that was how she knew that something was wrong. And in all this, it was the same fiance, the lady, which is Faith Duke, that set Brian Okwara up. She was one that set, that is Havana, as Faith Duke, was able to set Brian Okwara, Kenneth, up in this movie. But my happiness is that at the end of everything, they later got to find out, because imagine if he married this lady, or if this lady succeeded without her plan and those videos. Thank God that the video got missing and they couldn't get their hands on it. Okay, now I told you guys that I noticed something at the end of that movie, where Kenneth find out that Havana was the one that set her up, and she's doing all this just to get his money. Remember that when they pushed her out, Ebele Okaro made a call and said, "Send your men." And the next thing I am hearing is that, go and listen to that conversation. He did not stand it. He did not stand it at all. And I'm sure that, I noticed that that was not in the script. Yes, that was not in the script. But you know that some of these actors, they love adding an extra spice, to spice things up. But now see what it costs. If you listen to that conversation, just go and watch it, that particular scene, and listen to the conversation. It did not rhyme from send your men up to send your men to come and do this, to DPO. They have pick her up at that same scene. At that same scene, Because you can't tell me that Sonia Uche has been standing there till when they came and pick her up. So it doesn't tally. And to me, I think that was because it wasn't in the script. That particular thing she said wasn't in the script. You just added it. Yeah. So, but to me, the movie is very nice. Sonia Uche, Duke Fate, the person that ate her character for me here is Duke Fate. She really did so well. Duke Fate ate her role. Sonia Uchi ate her. In fact, all of them ate her role. In fact, all of them ate their role, but their standing character for me here was Duke Fate. Meanwhile, kudos to our Soso with this very sweet script of hers. It has a lot of lessons, and it's not the kind of regular things that we used to watch each and every day. So guys, if you've watched this movie, you can also share your own review in the comment section. Meanwhile, thank you guys so much for watching, and also don't forget to subscribe for more gist.